I think just delete it. We're all quiet. Got it.
Sean, whose page are we on so I can share out?
Sean, you're muted.
Yeah, Sean, we can't hear you.
Okay, I got muted. I'm sorry. Thank you.
You're on Crystal. Okay.
All right. So you guys, thank you for being with us. This ER Shred Come Alive call is on Crystal Escobar's Facebook page. If you want to go and grab that and share it, and if any of you would be willing, please go share it in the ER Shred group as well as the Shredders Unite group. That'd be awesome. Feel free to share it to my wall too. I'd appreciate it actually. It's good to be with you guys. We do these every Wednesday. We've done these every Wednesday since the beginning of October of last year, 2020. So it's been quite the adventure. We've had a lot of testimonials. I mean, we've had so many, and tonight is no different. We've got some incredible testimonials coming up for you. Just wanted to say that I posted a disclaimer in the Facebook Live description. I'll post it as well in the chat. It's just important that we don't make any claims whatsoever around diseases or medical conditions or medications. We don't do that. So please read our disclaimer if you're curious about our policies around that. It's in the chat. Also, a couple of things, housekeeping. I'm going to go ahead and make my man Jesse James Jamnick a co-host. First of all, we have a podcast, you guys. So our podcast, if you go to, iTunes, whatever your podcast service is, and just type in ER Shred, my lovely wife, Crystal, who couldn't be here tonight because we have a lot of children, but she did put together the podcast and she's been putting a lot of work into that. And we're so grateful. And it's just incredible because now you can listen to all these ER Shred calls on a weekly basis from, your car, on your commute or what have you. So that'll be a really nice feature for all of us. Also wanted to announce that the Mimi Terrell Heart, let me decline that phone call. The Mimi Terrell Heart of ER Shred Award went out this week to 3 special individuals. I just wanted to acknowledge them on this call. And that is April McLean, Bob Shepard, who's on the call, and then also Warren Say. And so I'm sure you guys are all familiar with them and all the wonderful contributions that they've made over time to our ER Shred community, which is just awesome. Okay, so first up tonight, I know this person has been waiting a long time. She's been very excited to share her results. And so I don't want to keep her waiting any longer. I thought we'd start with her. And that is Bonnie Stahl. Are you out there, Bonnie?
Hi, guys. How's everybody?
You made it.
Yes, I am.
You made it finally. It's been a couple weeks. And thank you so much, Bonnie, for changing your work schedule around so that you could be here with us. It means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm all here to help anyone who wants to know anything about me or whatever we're doing for helping this community.
So first off, you are Bonnie Stahl. Where are you calling from?
I am from Tampa, Florida, and I've been here since 1999, and I came from a military family. So I've been through 4 states, so it's nothing different or the same. So whatever.
Gotcha. Well, we appreciate your family's service in the military. That's awesome. That's it seems like that's a recurring theme in ER Shred. We've got a lot of military people, which is pretty cool. And who introduced you to the ER Shred?
The first one was in December, so I think it was either Michelle or Mike Jones. It's either one of those two. And then my second shred was Brianna Rehawk, which is my teammate from my Passion Warriors team. So
very cool. All right.
Yeah.
And I want you to kind of walk people through what has happened for you. And I'm going to encourage people to go to ER Shred, the group on Facebook, type in the name Bonnie Stahl, Stahl. And I just want you guys to go see her story, what she's posted, her before pictures, her after pictures, her whole journey, because it's actually unbelievable. It's one of those kinds of stories that's just unbelievable. It's really remarkable. So Bonnie, give us an idea. I've got a couple questions written down here. This ER Shred, it's a nutritional dietary lifestyle empowerment protocol. We teach people how to form new relationships with food. We teach people how to get off all the bad and reintroduce all the good, and some pretty crazy cool things are happening. So what was it initially that got your interest?
Well, here's the thing. I've been through this amazing community of nutritional cleansing for 4.5 years. And when it came to my 4th year, I felt like I wasn't doing all that I can.
Right.
So I really wanted to like make a change. I just didn't know how to start it. So through December, the first shred, I thought I was going to handle it myself. Apparently not. And then the second shred, that's when I actually had my team together, and we actually did it together, and that's the accountability. And I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. It literally said, I actually deleted my Uber Eats app instantly, and I actually stopped doing junk food and in restaurants. Like I completely stopped. Like that doesn't serve me. Yeah. So I actually cut out all the things that doesn't represent me, and I decided to go into this amazing lifestyle that you created. Like I was like, are you kidding me? Because the first shred I only lost 4 pounds, and then the second shred I completely lost my crap, 9 pounds just within 11 days. I was like, are you kidding me? And then I constantly just wanted to like keep continuing the actual lifestyle and maintenance. So I decided to keep on moving every single day. I joined a Run the Edge challenge. So I've been walking pretty much good 3 to 5 miles per day. I haven't stopped. And after this call, I'm actually going to go out and walk again. So basically it's been like nothing but work, working out. And then, but like 2 months ago, that's when I actually started my strength training. So all of these results came from real results and what I've done every single day. Yeah. So that's how it all came out to be.
So give me an idea, what are some of the health benefits that you've realized? Do you know in total how many pounds you've lost, how many inches, any digits like that, or anything else that you could say that in terms of health benefits you've realized?
Believe it or not, I was kind of 143 when I started in January, and now I am down to drum roll, or whoever wants to play the drums. I am now 112.
So you're from 143 to down, is that 31 pounds? Wow.
Yeah, and then
what's funny is you seem shocked.
I'm like, it's just one of those things. Like I thought it was going to take me more than what I needed, but it's like the real thing that was causing me a lot of grief was the junk food at night after long shifts. And that's basically what happened to me. I was like doing nothing but night eating, and I thought I actually quit that habit. But when it came to 2019 to 2020, I felt like things are creeping back up because I had a lot of emotional experiences in my life to the point where I'm like, oh my God. So it's this year, I felt like the main goal that I wanted, sorry, I'm going to choke up here, but I wanted to heal myself. I wanted to heal. I've been through a lot, and I just didn't know what to do. And then this came along, and I felt like, thank you so much. It got me to a place that I needed to go. And as you can see, I went through a lot, and all of these 8 months just felt like I needed to do something for myself. And the confidence came up. My voice is a lot more stronger than it was before. I mean, the community that I have between this and the actual that we are all in, that's basically how I became who I am. I am so thankful. So that's how it all was. And I just wanted to like share that no matter who you are, no matter what you do, you can easily make your life choice better. And it does get better if you learn and how to make your knowledge better. And it's all about education. You need that education in order for you to feel better about yourself. Learn more encouraging words to yourself, you know? So it's like the more healing you get, the more better you feel. The more better you feel, you can take over the world. So I just wanted to share that.
Okay, well, I actually have just like one more question for you, and that's beautiful. And you've touched me. I'm sure you've touched everyone else emotionally. I know how it feels to take back control and to finally feel like you're in control. I know how overwhelming that is. I know how empowering that feels. And that's emotional in and of itself, just feeling like, oh my God, I have control.
Yeah, finally.
What other non-scale victories or benefits have you noticed? You mentioned you gave up the fast foods and the restaurants. You gave up you mentioned you've gotten physically active. You're doing strength training. I want to know something about. Oh, look at you, girl! Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to show off.
That's what this call's about. We're all here to cheer for you, friend. Oh, you got the abs going on too, and yeah. Good for you. That's awesome.
And it's all from hard work and dedication, commitment. It's all about what you perceive in yourself in everyday life.
Sure.
That's how I did.
How are we doing emotionally? How are you doing mentally? Stuff like that.
Let's just say I was extremely anxious and depressed for the last couple of years, especially in my past life. I was going through a lot of depression, anxiety. I've been through a lot of harassments in my life. I've been through a lot of bullying. So pretty much all the negative effects were like creeping back up, and I didn't like it. Yeah. So that literally just says, I just blocked that away from me, actually. Yeah. I just blocked all the negativity. I actually blocked a few people that doesn't really need to be on my friends list. I've been like, just scrolling down. If I see anything I don't like, I just keep going down. I really don't care, right, kind of thing. I mean, like, I just feel like the more empowerment that I am, the better I feel if I don't see negativity. For sure. And that's pretty much all everyone needs, you know? Yeah. So the emotional aspect, I've been extremely well. I've been motivating a lot of people. I grew a few people on my team already, just within these months. Yeah. And all because they've seen how my energy is, how my endurance looks like, how much strength I am, especially my massages. I'm the queen of the massage in my massage therapy, anyways. And I just love helping people. Well,
thank you so much. We love your energy, so please keep bringing it. Please keep bringing all your good, positive vibes. And I mean, you came alive. Like, it's so obvious when you do your lives and when you put yourself out there, that can be really scary. But I think when we get into our best space, for whatever reason, it's like me or not, like what I say or not, I'm showing up anyway. And that's what I've seen from you. And I really appreciate that.
Especially with all the real videos that I've done. That's basically how I feel. And I like to bring the proof of the truth that you can actually slowly see how I progressed, because I wanted everyone to see that my body actually changed in the right direction. Not whatever you guys think I was like starving myself, or I'm like, why are you drinking nothing but shakes, or why are you doing this, why are you doing that? And I'm like,
Right.
well, here's the thing, I like to be who I am, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
that's
Genuine,
all I gotta
authentic.
say.
I love it. All right. Well, thanks again, Bonnie. We really appreciate you, and we'll see you guys we'll see you in the group. Everybody, please go check out Bonnie in the group and search for her name and look up all the wonderful things she's posted. Check out her results. I think you'll be absolutely shocked. It's actually shocking.
That actually is there's an actual recent post that I did, Melanie.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I would just definitely.
Yeah,
You want me to find it?
guys.
Yeah, there's an actual recent post that I did this morning.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
great.
let me look for it.
All right, you guys, we better move along. Thank you so much. Who do we got
Love
next?
you, Bonnie.
Thank you.
Next up we've got is, well, I know she's out there because I saw her. Melissa Barkel, are you out there? I know you are.
Hi, Sean.
Hey,
Hi,
Melissa. Hey, how you doing?
So good. How's everybody else tonight? You guys
Oh
good?
man, I think if we were all as happy as you, we'd be real good. Did you catch something that Bonnie just said? It really stood out to me. She said, "That doesn't serve me." And I thought, whoa, that's cool. That's actually really cool. TDSM, that doesn't serve me. Hey, so anyway, let's talk to you, friend. Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from Butte, Montana, Sean. And
Cool.
Bonnie, I just wanted to congratulate you and tell you it only gets better from here, and just keep going. And that's what it's all about. Once you have an amazing transformation, then you pay it forward with all of the people whose lives you help transform. So beautiful share, girl. And I'm so excited for you. Just keep going, okay?
Oh, thank you so
Yeah.
much. That's beautiful. So who was it that shared ER Shred with you?
Oh my gosh, Sean, I have to confess. My friend Lenny Evans actually originally shared this with me last year after he talked to you about it. And
cool.
I'm not a huge meat eater, so I wasn't ready to jump on board. I told him good luck, have fun. And I just wasn't ready to jump on board. But during that time, I had created some bad habits for myself again. Just to give you guys a little bit of background, I'm a 2019 IsaBody finalist, and I released 70 pounds using our amazing nutrition. Forever grateful. But during COVID, like everybody else, I let myself create some bad habits. And so this time when I was reintroduced to the ER Shred by my friend and leader of the Experience Isagenix Health Group, Nicholas Stouter, I decided it was time for me to say yes and jump on board and give this a shot and try it. So that's what led me back to your group again.
Love that. She, both her and Lenny are just
amazing,
total life touchers. I just adore them both. So thank you so much. Okay, so give me an idea. What got you going on ER Shred this go around? You see it again. You go. Obviously, you mentioned some bad habits had creeped up, so forth. Well, let's just talk about this. How was your experience on it? How did that all go?
Okay, so when I committed to it, I had talked to a few other teammates, and we were talking about it at Celebration when we were watching Celebration together in Bozeman, Montana. And I said, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to follow Sean and Crystal's and Jesse's protocol the way that it's meant to be followed. I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to follow it just like they said. I'm going to eat all that butter. I'm going to eat all that meat, and I'm going to have my shakes, and I'm going to eliminate everything else. So I remember even when you came on our team call, Sean, I remember in the comments I put, so can I still have my isogenesis? And everybody's like, no, you're eliminating everything. You're eliminating the ionics and all of the things.
That's right.
So I did. So my experience in 11 days on the ER Shred was 12 pounds released and 6 inches released. The 6 inches, I just decided to measure around my bust, my waist, and my hips. So that's where those 6 inches were. And it was really crazy because there was 2 inches off of each. So it was pretty uniform for me, and 12 pounds, which is really cool. So I'm very excited about it.
So cool. You also posted a before and after picture in the group, which was awesome. So guys, go check out her. Go search for Melissa Barkell in the group, Barkell, right?
Yes.
And go search her post because it really is amazing. And how soon was that? Just this most recent shred?
Yeah, I've only done this once, Sean.
Okay.
My first one, the last one
Okay.
that you guys did.
So we gotta talk about, like, how was the meat? What did you think about this? Like, was
Well,
it hard?
I'm generally not a huge meat eater. I will eat steak maybe once a month or twice a month at the most.
Mhm.
That's about my extent of red meat. And then normally I will have chicken a couple of times a week, and I have eggs here and there, but not a lot of meat. But I decided since I was going to do it, I was just going to do it. And
Yeah.
that's what I did. So during those 11 days, I had 3 steaks. I had chicken twice, and I had pork chops. I could not find any bacon that was
Okay.
not good bacon.
Right.
My daughter did this with me. She's in Missoula, Montana, and she found the really good bacon that doesn't have any sugar or any of the bad stuff in it, but I didn't find any,
Cool.
so I didn't have any bacon. But I did meat, I did eggs, and I did a lot of butter.
Wow, look at you go. That's awesome. And was incubating the shakes was already something you had been doing?
Yes, I learned that early on when I first started using Isagenix. I learned that from Peter Greenlaw, and it's been something that I know to be true.
Right.
I've always listened to him when he speaks, and I know that to be true. And so why wouldn't you?
One of the things that Dr. Glenn Nozek points out is that the difference between this and the original protocol is there's no deprivation here. Did you notice yourself that it seemed to be more that it was more manageable to do the protocol?
I did actually. I didn't feel like I needed anything extra. So I
Yeah.
would have the shake and then the meat meal and then the shake. And during those shake days, there wasn't like, I felt like I needed anything else. And I feel like that's because you're getting an adequate amount of good fat and protein. So your
Yeah.
body's not craving anything else.
Satiation, that's right. Did you
Right.
notice the cravings for all the bad stuff? Did you notice the cravings?
They are gone. They're gone. They're squashed. And that might be my favorite part about it. And my best friend who lives in Colorado actually did this with me too. And she
Yeah.
said that was her favorite part of the experience,
Right.
is that the sugar cravings are gone after 11 days. I can't believe it. And so easy just to eliminate that.
I think about some of the things that really stand out to me that, you know, are my favorite. The gut response for me was just unbelievable. The cobwebs just going away. Did you ever have that moment where you felt like that euphoria, like you came alive?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I shouldn't say never, but I rarely ever have any issues with my digestion or my gut or anything like that. So I'm very lucky, very blessed. I know a lot of people do. And that's just something that I rarely experience. And so I'm grateful for that. But because I had been eating so much sugar, and when you eat sugar, you're a sugar burner. You're not a fat burner. If your body's burning sugar, it's not burning fat. So I got my body into that cycle again of becoming a sugar burner. And when you're a sugar burner, you have brain fog. It's just there, no matter whether you realize it or not. There's that brain fog going on. So it was after our first 48-hour cleanse. So it was day 5, and my energy was through the roof, and I felt so much mental clarity that it was amazing. And I was like, wow, I wish I would have listened to Lenny last year.
He's the one that came up with the saying, come alive. He's the one that said, come alive by day 5. And we're like, no, don't say day 5. Don't say day 5. Because that means everybody thinks day 5.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. And that was what day it was for me. It was day 5.
It was for me as well. It's, you know, and there you go. Bonnie's out here throwing up a 4. So, you know, it's different for everybody. And I think Jesse, if everybody heard Jesse on the call last night, the Shred Your Body call, he was interviewed by Bob Sivright. And one of the things that Jesse talked about was, he said, you know, everybody's different and every body is different. And we don't know what people have done to themselves. We don't know how long it's going to take to undo some of the damage and so forth. All right, friend, any other non-scale victories or anything else you noticed at all? Just curious.
So great, you guys. And I would say that stay consistent with it. For me, I feel like this put me back on track. I am going on vacation. I told Sean I'm going on vacation, so I won't be able to start the next shred with you guys. I'm going to be like about 3 days behind you, but I'm definitely going to do it back again and get myself just like back where I want to be, where I felt really good at. And it's not like that a certain weight matters, because what your body weighs isn't what really matters. It's how you feel. And so I know where my body feels good at though. And so once I get back, I'm going to get back down to there again. And then I'm going to use this as my maintenance. Just keep doing this to get my body reset, you know, instead of getting back in that place again where I felt sluggish, where I felt like I had brain fog, where I felt like I was addicted to sugar again, because I never want to be there again. I just don't.
I just want to tell you, I want to give you a vote of confidence that it actually, believe it or not, it gets better. It just, I can't, it's creepy good. And we keep talking about it, you know, lightning in a bottle. If you were to catch lightning in a bottle, would you ever want to let it go? I remember Bob saying to me, and he was joking, of course, but he actually said to me, he goes, Sean, I would take 10 years feeling this good over 20 or 30 feeling the way I did. That's crazy. That's crazy feedback. Like, that's how good you feel. If you've ever looked at little children, you seem to have that kind of energy, by the way, Melissa. You got a lot of energy. I like that. But little children, man, they got a lot of energy all day, every day. They go, 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 go. And I'd always look at my kids and I'd go, oh my gosh, I would give anything to have that kind of energy. And I just feel like we've tapped into.
Absolutely, Sean. Yeah, I'll be 50. I'll be 50 in October. I'll be 50 soon, you guys. And our bodies are designed to feel this way. So when people feel like they can't do the things that they want to do, that they can't play with their grandchildren, or that they can't even play with their kids, some people, when they feel like they have no energy, or they get up and they're achy, or they're in pain, that's not how our bodies are designed to be. So yeah. I'm grateful. I did, one thing I didn't mention, Sean, is that I was starting to feel the effects of a little bit of inflammation too, because of that sugar. And so that all burned off too. And I've just felt so much better that way as well. So,
I mean, the one thing about these calls, I don't know if you've been on a lot of these calls, Melissa, but these calls, we all like, there's a lot of veteran type ER shredders on these calls, and they keep coming and they keep showing up. And I'll tell you why they are. It's because they want to see that it's almost like a radiance that is coming out of you and Bonnie, and they look at it and they go, oh my gosh, I remember that moment. I remember that feeling. And it's just exhilarating. It's pure exhilaration. And to see it in other people is just so validating.
So amazing. One other quick plug, Sean, and then I know we need to move on. You guys, if you're not in the Isabody Challenge, whether you want to be an Isabody finalist or not, enter the Isabody Challenge. It's just another way to keep yourselves consistent, and another way to have some accountability. And then you get that $20 product coupon, $200 product coupon, and it's amazing. So if you're not in the Isabody Challenge, go get in it. If you don't know,
where can they learn about that? Is it like isabody.com? Is that?
Yeah, Isabody Challenge. Yes.
isabodychallenge.com.
Yes.
They can go learn about it. Okay. Thank you so much, because
absolutely,
why wouldn't we take advantage of that?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. We'll see you in the group. We'll see.
Sounds good. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, one last question. How likely would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, be to refer ER Shred to other people?
Oh, I'll just tell you this really quick. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's going to be a 12. And when you're truly grateful, you share. My friend Lenny taught me that too. When you're grateful, you share. And so share, you guys. This is not just for us. It's for our friends and family, and for future friends and family, people that we meet, anybody. So it's for everybody. So share.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Share because you care. I love that. All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. We will see you around. You have a safe and fun vacation. Now, how about, do we have out there Abby Ramirez Padilla. I hope I said that right. Or is it Padilla?
Padilla.
I said it right the second time.
Yes,
Hey,
you
there's
did.
a familiar face. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you
Good,
guys?
good. Doing great. So where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. And who
Yes.
was it? Who shared ER Shred with you?
Several years ago, Joanne Blackman told
I
me
know
about.
her.
Yes, she told me about the group, and I did join, but it was so complex that I just left it. And
Okay.
just because it was several years ago,
Mhm.
and I think till you got your aha moment that y'all redid it or whatever. I saw it about a month ago. I think it was in July.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And I was
Cool.
going for our anniversary to Cabo. So I said, when I get back, I'm going to do it.
Very cool.
But it was just, I'm going to do it. That's all I said to myself, right? But then when we got back on that Sunday, I looked at all my pictures. I said, oh my God, look at this blimpy girl. I said, no. Let me go a little bit back. Back in December, both me and my husband got COVID, and like on Christmas and New Year's, and it just we work out and everything. I've been taking shakes and everything. I had lost, weight and stuff, but when we went through that, it took like 3 months for us to get our energy level back. And then aside from that, I am 51, so I'm premenopause. I started that in that same time. So I really gained a lot. I went up to like 145. Not even I have 4 kids, not even in my 4 kids did I ever go to that weight. So I was like, oh no. I said, no. I was not happy at all.
Oh no. Hey, Mimi, make sure you send Abby that menopause parody that you sent me, because that was actually really funny.
I will post that actually to the page if that's all right, Sean.
I love it. Yeah, please do. That was awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
Abby, real quick, and also, we kind of gathered from Bonnie that she's a massage therapist. Melissa, I don't know what you do for a living or if it's Isagenix that you do for a living, but put it in the chat. I want to make sure I ask people so we can get to know people better. And Abby, what do you do for a living?
Okay, well, I was a hairdresser for a long time, and then I stopped because I raised my children. I was very blessed to be able to stay home with my kids. And actually, now they're all grown, and I'm still at home enjoying my time.
Very good. Good for you. That's beautiful. All right, Abby. So give us an idea. You go on ER Shred. How long ago was this?
Okay, August 2nd, I started my first shred.
Okay.
And
just a month ago. Okay.
yes. And on the first one that I did, I released 9.5 pounds.
Okay.
And 26.5 inches throughout my whole body.
Woo.
6 in my waist.
6 inches off the waist?
Yes.
Oh, that's one of the best we've ever heard.
I was ecstatic. I was like, oh yes, I'm going to continue this. So I did the 5 days in between, and then I started again. And then I ended up going to Utah. And when I went there, I didn't get to take my what is it, the
Your
cleanse.
Isoline? Oh.
Yeah, no, my cleanse. I didn't get to take it with me, and it was the following day. I got there on a Tuesday, so Wednesday Tuesday, yes, Wednesday and Thursday were my next cleanse days, and I didn't have it, so I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'll just continue shakes and meat. So that's what I just continued till I got back. And so I started again with all of you guys this past Monday.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
So I didn't get to finish my second one, the last 2 cleanse days, but I said, oh, well, it doesn't matter, So I just continued, and I did flop a little where I ate something that I shouldn't because I didn't take my shakes with me when we were out and about. But I still feel the energy. I still feel great. I mean, in the come alive that you call it,
Yeah.
happened to me probably on the 4th or 5th day. Yes.
You had that as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
For
yes.
sure.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing. Amazing. Oh, yeah.
It's a little hard to explain to people, isn't it? It's a
It
little hard to
is. It
explain.
is.
And
It
did you kind of have this moment where you thought, wait, I mean, I actually started crying. And the thoughts that were going through my mind were, I didn't know I could feel so good.
Well, yeah, I totally agree. Like, I'm going to just say a little bit. When we went to Utah, my son, he moved out there because he's a rock climber and snowboarder. So he loves all that. So he told us he was going to take us on a hike. And I said, okay. And I think I was ready because we did it and I didn't have a problem. If I would have done it before I would have done this, there's no way I would have been able to do that hike all the way up to that mountain. There's no way.
Yeah. So congratulations on that. And so you've noticed the difference in terms of strength and stamina and the
Oh,
ability
yes.
I mean, we talk about behavioral modification. The cool thing about this, Abby, is people are getting more physically active, not because we're making them. It's because it's just born from within.
Right. For sure.
So cool. What has it done for your cravings? Are you one of those people that had cravings?
Well, sweets. It's always eating and after you eat, you go get something sweet, always wanting something sweet. And oh yeah, for sure. Right away. I mean, I went in with my mindset, I'm doing it straightforward, no cheating or anything because I'm on a mission. And it went away. I didn't even crave it or anything. And
That's
like
incredible.
coffee, I started doing the coffee with the butter, the way they've said it. And normally I drink my coffee really weak. I had to actually make it a little stronger than what I normally drink it. So I could actually taste the coffee with the butter. And now I can drink regular coffee.
Me too.
Something.
Now I love regular coffee. Like I
Yes.
love. I think it's the most incredible. And I look at it, I go, why would people want to ruin that with sugar? Why would they want to ruin that?
Exactly.
Any other non-scale benefits that you've realized?
Well, like I don't understand what you mean by that.
How any other, we talked about the pounds, we talked about the inches, you talked about the cravings, you've mentioned that you've obviously got energy.
Right.
Is there anything else you've noticed? What about anything to do with how your overall well-being and your feeling, have you noticed anything around emotionally? How do you feel?
Oh yes, for sure. I mean, I can say I'm actually in between moving and just everything that's been going on. I've just been able to just say, I mean, I know that I was like at the very beginning that I started moving, I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's so much. We lived in our home for 21 years. So it was a lot of things for my kids and stuff like that. And I was able just to say, you know what, don't need it, get rid of it. Don't need it, get rid of it. Where before I think I would have been too attached to it and I wouldn't have been able to say, I'm going to get rid of it.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's almost like this really intrinsic ability to cope. It's the most interesting thing. It's like throw at me what you may, life, throw at me what you may, world. And as long as I am physically well, as long as I feel this good, I can cope. I'll cope with anything.
That's right.
So cool. So empowering. Well, we're so grateful for you. Everybody, if you could, go and search up Abby in the group as well, because she also posted some awesome stuff. you know, you didn't you, Abby? You posted.
I did. I
Yeah, that's
posted my
right.
before and after pictures.
That's what I
did.
remember.
Yes.
Yep. I remember that. And that's one of the reasons that I did reach out to you, was because it's so impressive. You know, 6 inches off the waist in 11 days.
That is amazing. Amazing.
I just want to point out that I think I actually had that kind of result as well. I think it was that significant. It was probably 4 to 6 inches off my waist. And I remember looking down, and I remember thinking, wait just a minute.
Yeah.
I thought, hold on. I thought that was all fat, but I started to realize, I think a lot of that was just bloat, just a
it was.
distended stomach from all the bloat.
For sure.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Congratulations, friend. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you so
We've
much.
entered you to win a ER Shred gear here in our raffle.
All right.
So I hope you win. I hope you all
Awesome.
win. All right, my friend. Let's see. We got another one out there. Everybody, please go cheer on Abby. You guys are real life superheroes. I know I say that a lot. I hope you understand that I really mean it. When someone takes back control of their life, because when you take back control of your diet, guess what happens? It actually does bleed into every other part of your life. And it's creepy. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than it's just creepy good. And people come alive, and next thing you know, they're giddy. They become little kids again. They're laughing all the time. They're doing all these spontaneous, fun, impulsive things. And you see their personality start to come out, and they're letting you in. It's like this vulnerability comes out. The authenticity comes out, and they can't contain themselves. And I think of these individuals as real life heroes. Why? Because they are the hero of their own story, and they like saved themselves. If you think about it, they saved themselves. And now they're, you know, it's just human nature to turn outward. Like Melissa said, it's just human nature to turn outward, to look outward. When you have something that's that good, you just can't shut up about it. That's the truth. Do we have out there Janelle Blake Watcott? Janelle Blake. Hey, Janelle, how you doing?
Good.
There you are. Hey, Janelle, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Okay, very good. And who was it? I know who it was, but who was it that shared ER Shred with you?
Julie Danielson.
Yes.
She's been a friend of mine since I moved by her when I was 5.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. You guys have known each other that long. That's really fun.
Yep.
I've got a friend like that as well. Yeah, those are pretty priceless friendships. So give us an idea. How long ago was it that she introduced you to the ER Shred?
Well, so I did Isagenix about 5 years ago, and we had success. And then I had some medical problems, and then you know how the story goes. I didn't get fat overnight. That's the deal. But she had posted on her Facebook page about this, and I sat and thought about it for a couple of days, and I was telling my husband, and I'm like, I'm going to contact her and we're going to do it. And he's like, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's get back on. So I contacted her. She told me, hey, come look at, she got me onto the Facebook page, had me read all the guides and stuff. And I was like, I think I can do this. And it has honestly been so easy. When I was on Isagenix before, yes, you have your shakes and your meals, but I felt like I was floundering because I was trying to count calories all the time. And with this meat and butter and everything else, I don't worry about it. And so I just follow the program. And my husband and I started April 12th, and I'm down 59.6 pounds, and he's down like 51.
What?
So it's been super, super easy. And I was on vacation like probably 5 weeks of that. And I just
wait, hold on now. You were on vacation 5 weeks. So if we figure, I'm just looking at this about a 16-week period of time. You were on vacation about 5 of those weeks.
That's true. I was.
And you dropped 59.6 pounds and he was 51 pounds.
Yep. So we, still kept doing it. I just, when I was out of town, I still used my shakes, had good, like boiled eggs and really, all the good stuff I was able to eat. And then dinner, now at my mother's house, we didn't always get to have great deal of dinner because she's not used to that. And so I tried to just make the wiser choices, eat more of the meat and less of the other carby stuff because she would have gotten hurt, let's be real. And so, but just when we go out to dinner, I just made wise choices. I ate meat and I'd have a salad or, just.
What's funny?
You know, carbs out.
It's really funny, Janelle, when you when you go to a restaurant and you're like, cook my meat in nothing but butter. And they're like, what? And I'm like, don't season it. I don't want any oils. I just cook the meat in nothing but butter. I'm allergic to all those oils. Don't cook it in those oils. And then I'll say, and bring me out like, do you have butter? Is it real butter? And they're like, I don't know if it's real butter. And I'm like, well, I want real butter and bring me a lot of it, like a lot. Then you're an ER shredder.
Yes. I just like, okay, let's just go somewhere that I can get a big, huge steak and I'm okay.
That's awesome. Hey, did you happen to measure? Oh, by the way, real quick, everybody, Melissa said what she does for a living is she's currently building her Isagenix business, and she's also the admissions director at a skilled nursing facility. So that's cool. And what do you guys do for a living, Janelle?
My husband owns a business and I'm the CFO. I just sit home and write the checks for people and do stuff. Just his support.
No, you're the one that keeps things going. I know that.
Yeah,
so,
I am. But I also have 4 kids that are all adults and grandkids that are worth having kids for. So that's my life.
Great. That's cool. Okay, very good. Did you happen to measure? Did I ask?
I think last time I checked, it was like 80 something inches total overall. Now, mind you, I still have a lot to go. Like I said, I didn't get fat overnight, and I know I'm not going to get thin overnight, but it's a process. And I can tell you that I don't feel I'm neglecting myself at all. Yeah. Even, I don't count like I said, I don't count calories. I eat till I'm full instead of saying, well, that 3 pieces of chicken and a potatoes, all that I can have. Normally, that's what I'd say. Now I'm like, okay, I don't feel bad eating this whole steak and bacon and eggs.
Yeah, totally satiated. You're not worrying about caloric deficit and all that garbage that just haunts us and so frustrating. Congratulations. That's really exciting. Any non-scale victories that you noticed?
I just feel better about myself. I know that I don't know. I just have more confidence, which I don't usually have a lot. And even still being huge and need to lose a lot of weight, I just feel confident in myself because I'm like, if anybody said anything to me, like, geez, girl, you should lose some weight, I would say, you know what? I'm on this Rockstar program and that I've done so well. Maybe you should look into it instead of blabbing your mouth. I just think of these weird scenarios in my head, but I just feel more confident. My husband and I, we have common goals with this. And so it's just better communication too. And even our grandkids, they're like, hey, Grandma, can we go get this treat? And I'm like, should we make wiser choices? What should we do? Yeah. Grandma doesn't want an ice cream, but she's not going to go get one. What about, how about guacamole and carrots instead? And they roll their eyes, but it's really one of their favorites now. Just something that's healthier and just trying to not put all the crap that normally they get in them.
So cool. And cravings have gone.
There's no cravings anymore. I can walk through the store and smell all the smells and see everything. And I'm like, nah, because normally I'd like, I'll take some of that and some of that, and it would be in my cart. And now I go to Costco, go to the grocery store, very limited because I can get all the meat, the eggs, the bacon that I need at Costco and butter.
Right.
And that's really where I stay.
It's super simple. It's super convenient. And I got to tell you, we don't talk about it a lot, but I've been looking at my credit card bill for 14 months. Crystal and I introduced ER Shred to the general public in October of last year, but we've been doing it since July of 2020. And so it's what's really cool is my credit card bill has gone down. Like that's a little bit strange because we all know the cost of meat. We know that meat's expensive. Why do you think they're stuffing you full of all the carbs? And if they only sold you the meat, they, you know, restaurants, for instance, their profit margins are in the carbs. That's where they've got profit margins built into those carbs. They want to fill you up with those carbs. Go to the, you know, the Brazilian restaurants hate me. Oh my gosh, they hate me because they're like,
we did that in Vegas. It was awesome.
It was awesome. I went and did it in Vegas as well. And the great thing is, you know, it's like, no, I don't want all that carbohydrate. I don't want to fill myself with all that. I want what's fuel for my body. And, you know, the restaurant probably doesn't make much on us, but that's okay because, you know, we didn't do anything wrong or illegal.
No, we didn't.
And I liked what you said about confidence. Can you, I want to key in on that just a little bit. What does that look like?
You know, I just felt like everybody's always judging me because I'm fat, and I know it. I didn't get here overnight. I've had lots of issues and health issues that have really tons of inflammation. After the first shred, I'm not kidding you, I used to not be able to sleep because I had so much inflammation in my body. Now I sleep. The only thing that doesn't let me sleep is my hormones because of menopause. But apparently that's an issue with some others too. But, you know, it's just inflammation. I can bend over and tie my shoes. I can jump up and do all these things, which used to take me a while to just get up.
Yeah.
And now I can just do it. And went to the zoo the other day because we have an awesome zoo, just so you know, in Omaha. But we went walking around for 6.5 hours and my sister was here in town and I never would have been able to do that in probably 20 years. And I just kept going and it was so awesome. We got to see so much and we had to leave because we were doing something else or we would have stayed.
Beautiful.
So,
well, you've certainly touched my heart tonight. I'm sure you've touched everyone else's heart. Please continue to play in the group. You're in there, right?
Yep.
Please continue to be in there and everybody connect with our friend Janelle here. Janelle, it means a lot. You've been vulnerable as well. Thank you so much. And I hope you understand that this community really isn't all about the weight. We're not. We're not the beautiful people. We're the normal people.
And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're the normal people, and you know what? People like you, I have mad respect for you because I don't think anybody's beyond helping. I really don't. I don't think anybody is beyond helping. They just need a little spark. They've been disappointed too many times. They've been let down too many times. And if they can get that little spark, people will work like you. You'll work for it. You'll do the work, but it's got to work for you. So that's what, hey, congratulations. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this call has, I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but this is like one of my favorite calls all time. We got one more. It's Norris Williams. Are you out there, Norris? Anybody seen Norris?
I'm trying to be if I get myself on.
How you doing, Norris? I heard you for a minute. There you are.
Yeah, I had difficulty getting unmuted.
Norris, real quick, I want to apologize that you had to go last. I do apologize. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from South Carolina.
South Carolina, and what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm retired, but I still am pretty active. I do prison education audits. I'm also been helping plan conferences for about 12 years now, and I do that two national conferences a year, and also I work as an electrician every now and then in nuclear outage with my old buddy Warren C.
That's a hard worker right there. So, and who was it that introduced you to the ER Shred?
Warren C.
Warren Say, you're talking about the heart of ER Shred? Are you talking about the heart of ER Shred, Warren Say? That guy's good, man. That guy's awesome. So how long ago was that?
That was on June 9th. Actually, I caught it on Facebook. Warren, I've been friends about 35 years. And he did his little thing on a little video on Facebook back June 9th, I believe it was. And I saw it, and so I messaged him. What's this you're talking about? This stuff you talk about ER shred, and he said he told me a little bit about it. He said, but I'll send you a friend request, get you on Facebook to you can read a little more about it. And then when you want to talk, we'll talk. A couple of days later, we talked. On the 11th, we talked of June, and I made an order, and I decided to go ahead and start doing it. And when y'all started your June 21st shred, well, I was traveling from Virginia to South Carolina. Well, I live in South Carolina, but I also have a home in Virginia. And so I couldn't start the same day that everybody else started on the 21st. So I started the 22nd. So I was always running a day behind everybody else. Yeah. And I've actually not been able to work into a group yet because I stay so busy. My scheduling and the 11-day scheduling doesn't work out at all for us with the group. I mean,
I see.
But yes.
So give me an idea. What kind of results did you see on your ER shred?
Okay. I started out, I was heavy. I retired in 2017. I put on quite a bit of weight because job was pretty stressful and I was tied to a desk for the last few years. Anyway, I retired in 17 and 21. Well, between 17 and 21, I lost about 40 pounds without even trying anything because I was now able to be active. And but it seemed like I stayed around 285, 295 from about 2018 till I started ER shred. Right. And anyway, so I started out, I was 294 and weighed this morning, I'm 255. That's 39. And but it's that's an easy thing to do. It's easy to follow. Yeah. I'm busy, but I regimented things like that, I can really do pretty easily. And this is very easy for me to do.
Yeah. So you're about 6 weeks, right?
What's it from
about June 9th?
From June 9th till now. I'm on my fourth, right now I'm on day 6 of my 4th shred right now.
Oh, you just been going. Okay. What's motivating you to keep going like that?
Well, I finished the shred and then like I celebrate, it's okay, it's over. And then like about 2 or 3 days later, I'm saying, I got to start planning my next shred. And so then I work around my schedule and figure out how I can work it in between travel or whatever. And so I work it in and get 11 days in and then get 11 days in and get another shred in.
Is it accurate then that in roughly in about 6 weeks, you're down 39 pounds?
No more than that. It's 2 months. From 22nd of June.
Oh, I got the date wrong. Forgive me. I was in July. So give me an idea. Okay, so how many is that? Is that about 10 weeks?
About 9-10 weeks, yeah.
Okay, and you're down 39 pounds. And have you measured your waist?
I have. I really couldn't get a good measurement the first time, and so I'm not really worried about my waist.
Yeah, not really worried about it. Yeah. I actually document everything I eat. Everything I've eaten since June 22nd is written down. You're journaling it. Okay. All right. That's a big deal. Good job.
And so I'm pretty much keeping count like that.
Yeah. What have you noticed around your energy?
My energy, well, I hear everyone talking about their favorite day. My favorite day is the second day of a cleanse, both on day 4 and day 11. I'm zinging. There's not a drug out there to get me as high as I am that day, and I can't be nailed down. Can't sit down.
That's so cool. That's really cool. And any other, how about Cravings? How's Cravings doing? Go ahead.
Well, I really never had a sugar craving. I at the most I'll ever drink is 2 sodas a year, unless I'm drinking a rum and Coke. Other than that, maybe 2 Cokes a year, and that's about. I'm saying the cravings. My problem was I've never had a sugar craving. I've never had a soft drink craving. Maybe beer. But I've drank probably since I started. I think I might be about 8 beers now, I think, in what 8-9 weeks, maybe 8 beers.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. I gave up beer. I love beer. I love the taste of beer, but as Warren Say would say, beer does not love me. Any other benefits or anything else you'd like to share?
Well, I mean, I find myself, I go to my brother's house. He's got a 10-year-old daughter, and I'm 67 years old. Well, 66. I'll be 67 in a few months. But I wear his daughter totally down. She's 10 years old in the pool.
You wear down, you just got energy for days.
Yeah, I wear her down in the pool. But I got energy. And so I guess another thing I find myself is when I go through the grocery store, I pick something up. I look at the back of it. If it's got a word on it I can't pronounce, it goes right back on the shelf.
That's probably a good policy. That's a great policy. Have you noticed any result in the way of, how would I say this, discomfort?
No, not really.
See, like me, for instance, I noticed that, weird things I noticed. I noticed when I'd go downstairs, my ankles used to pop, my knees used to pop. I used to get out of bed and feel all stiff. And it's the weirdest thing. Like I feel almost bionic.
Well, so I probably am, because all my joints just about have been replaced over the years.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Well, you're sure a neat guy, and a hard worker. I hope you can come play in the group more at some point. I hope you get to break free, and because we'd all love to get to know you better.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love that.
I really enjoyed the calls tonight and everyone's stories, and it's always was for me, when my first shred, the Facebook page and the WhatsApp really got me through the first one. The rest of them been piece of cake. The first one was one that I had the issues, maybe a possible issue, and if I had it seemed like listening to other people's stories and things that really helped me right through it. People that have a problem, someone would give them advice. Folks would pop up and give them advice, and those type of things really are helpful to know you have other people are doing it, because it's difficult when you try to do it alone.
Oh,
and when you're doing a group like this, it really makes a world of difference.
It's the highlight of VR Shred is the community, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, sir. You're awesome, and congratulations on everything. Everybody's clapping, just so you know. People are clapping for you. I don't know if you can see that, but we're just grateful that you came on, and you've also got some people clapping for talking about you in the chat over here, if you know how to access that.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, I am going to do this raffle because we have all these raffle tickets from the last couple of weeks, and I'll tell you guys, I just put Norris's name in here as well, and I just want to see who wins. Jesse, are you flagging me? Was there someone else, or I want to make sure we turn it over for you, just for you to close out the call. All right, I'm going to choose here who wins ER Shred gear. It is, drum roll, Bonnie Stahl. All right, Bonnie, there you go. Congratulations, Bonnie. I will be in touch. And guys, I want to turn it over to our ER Shred ambassador, who's a nutrition coach, and he's also, he's a ultra marathoner. He's very special to me, actually. And he was one of the first to get involved with ER Shred and really take it and just own it and run with it. And the guy is he's just fun. I mean, he's a lot of energy. You guys all know him. It's Jesse James Jamnick, and he's going to close out this call for us. You there, Jesse?
I'm here, buddy. What's happening?
It's just one of the best calls I've ever heard. I don't know about you.
I think we keep saying that call after call after call after call. So if anybody's out there waiting for a sign, I wish I had one, but hashtag here's your freaking sign, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else we can show people. Here's what's so special about the ER Shred. I've been slammed every day, Sean, but I can't stop thinking about this. Like, I think about it in the morning. I text you, like I do it during work, and I'm popping into the group, and I might not be able to comment on your thing, but I promise you I'm watching you. I am in there every day, and you all motivate the living shit out of me. I just need to tell you that, just the way that it is. Like, you fire me up. Like, this fills my soul to help people, because for years I've struggled to get people to understand the bigger connection of why we want to be healthy. Like, get rid of the superficial crap. Stop trying to be the magazine. Stop trying to be the Instagram bunny. Like, just focus on the fact that you're an amazing human being and you deserve to feel freaking awesome every single day. And we've been so confused and so bombarded with all this crap for all these years. And I fell down that rabbit hole too. And finally, Sean, finally, we have something that's no BS, that's no gimmicks, that's just straight and forward. It's to the point. It's here's what it is. And you notice that the people who do the best are the ones who just don't fight it. Like they finally just let go and they go. And what we're doing is we're realizing more and more that we're teaching people to fish. I mean, people are learning the tools. They realize that if they tied the knot the wrong way and they and the fish fell off, maybe they relearn how to tie that knot. And instead of you having to do that, like all these so-called diets and these pages of programs that say, eat this and eat that, like, first off, how the hell do you even know who I am? How do you know where I came from? How do you know my background, my ethnicity, my anything to that nature? So what do? We human body. We fed the body what the human body is designed to function off of based off science, cells, right? Remove the poison, put in the good, boom. I mean, how much more simpler can you get? That's the simplicity of the ER shred, right? Obviously, we can go deep dive into so many scientific things that back this, but the results are the money. The results are the magic. I mean, listen to what all of you have just shared. People are, you might go off, but you'll come back. You'll come back because I said this a long time ago, Sean, and you questioned me. You said, can he say that? Damn straight out, I said it, and I'm going to say it again. This is hands down the best health empowerment protocol that has ever been released into the world. I have never, ever experienced this in all my years. Plus, I've seen other medical professionals say the same thing, and you've gotten this results. Bob's gotten, we've all heard this now from the board. There is not another thing where people keep coming back and doing something like this. And what it's just doing is teaching people how powerful food is, and really how simple it really can be. Right. And it's not all this crazy stuff, you know what I mean? So we're going to leave it really basic at that. I just want to celebrate people tonight and just, let you guys realize that the more you keep doing this, realize that you're not doing this because of any other reason besides you deserve it. You know what I mean? Like you're choosing not to eat certain things, not because you're trying to fall into a clique, not because you're trying to appease anybody. Like, get rid of all that shit. You're only doing this because you deserve to feel this awesome every single day. This is how you're designed to feel. And when you choose those things, you're not depriving yourself. You are empowering yourself to put yourself in situations to be ready for bigger things in life, for the universe to throw more things at you. Like, it's all around. But if you're not ready inside, you can't handle it. Like you were talking about, Sean, you're not ready for all these situations. Like, this is how it's going to impact total life. You know what I mean? So don't stop. 11 days is just to get you back on those tracks. I encourage you. I will do this. I've been doing this for 20 years in some way, shape, or form, but I'm dialed in the same way as you guys. I do the shred every day. I just might not do the cleanses like every day 3 or 4 or every day 10, 11. But every single day, there are only foods going in my body that deserve a place inside me. And start to think like that. So please start to think like that. This is the difference, right? This is the lifestyle thing of the ER shred, not some stupid diet, not something that's like, oh, let's get you to lose 10 pounds. Like, screw that. We're going to get you healthy. And then the byproduct of that is you'll lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever the case may be, whatever you need to do, your body will catch up. So this is just that beautiful place where people can just keep coming, and it's going to keep getting better and better and better because our body's going to keep reacting to only the good and not the poison. It's that simple. Let's keep it that simple. I know it's hard to think like that because it's so simple, but don't complicate shit. This is what we do all the time, right? We complicate the easy. Stop doing that and just run with this and go. And it's only going to keep getting better and better. I promise you, prove me wrong, that your daily quality life doesn't drastically increase when you keep going. Please prove me wrong. I'll be waiting.
Jesse, thank you so much. I just wanted to mention to everybody that 6 years ago when I met Jesse, he was giving presentations on the internet. He was giving lives and he was giving out information. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like what a unique ability this individual has to take complex subject matter and teach about it in a way that I could understand. And therefore that I think most everybody could understand, and in a way that was useful. So much of the information out there, you guys, it's not useful. It's just fluff. We are all about what's useful. So Jesse, thank you so much. I hope, Jesse, anything else to add before we go?
No, man, that's
Okay.
I'm just so excited. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody keep in touch with Jesse, because Jesse, he's got a baby on the way. I want to make sure I put that out there because it's so fun. How many days till baby's due?
Oh, 45, something like that.
Who's counting?
I'm in the process right now of trying to finish the remodel that Crystal threw on me. Like first it was floors and now it's like ceilings and molding. And I'm like, there's only a week here.
She's
like,
nesting. That's what that is.
Yeah,
she's nesting.
That's so
and
fun.
And the first baby is like nesting overkill.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Well, hey, everybody, let's unmute and let's all clap for Jesse as well as all these other people who came and shared tonight. Would you please be willing to?
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Awesome.
you all.
Good job, everyone.
Great
Glad to hear your
call.
stories.
Good job, everybody.
Congratulate you all.
Cheers, everybody. Great stories, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Thank you so much, everybody. I am truly thankful for all of you.
Yay,
Thank you.
you won.
Appreciate it.
Fabulous.
So fun, you guys. So fun.
Yes.
Let me kick off Facebook.